Welcome to Martin UFC. Live, watch, Red Devil mode. But views match reacts. 20 times Old United Road. Love Man United. The Saturn of Dreams. Glory, glory, glory. Man United. Red Devil mode. Global Mancunians. Red Family. The time is Ike Jordan. MUFC. Global community. Like and subscribe.
Only on Park MUFC, man. Only on Park MUFC. Global Hawk MUFC. Only on Park MUFC, fan.
Yo, what's up, people? Welcome to Marken and King's Football Show. We are live here and direct for the Champions League draw. I hope everyone is excited. Let's see who's gonna play who. Unfortunately, Manchester United will not play. Joking, they're back. But Man United fans, how are you feeling? Arsenal fans, how are you feeling? What is your prediction? Who do you think you'll face? Where do you think you'll end in the league phase? We're gonna find out. There's gonna be a lot of interesting games as we've seen. The draw is about to start. They're doing the intro now. We're seeing the music. We're seeing some old Champions League winners. You know, this is what it's all about. Everyone grew up on the Champions League. We love the Champions League. It's exciting. And for the past 2 seasons, PSG have won it. Can another team win it this time? Or will they do an equal Real Madrid's record, do it 3 in a row? Guess we'll find out. There's also some interesting transfers going on that we will get into later on. But now the focus is on the Champions League. Let's go, everyone. Let's go. The presenters, the host, they are ready. They're suit and tied. They look fresh. I wonder which team we will see first. I will try and see if we can get the pots up. We got 4 different pots. Pot 1, pot 2, pot 3, and pot 4. Just let me see if I can get it up for you guys. Obviously, some of the teams in pot 1 are obvious, like the PSG, the Real Madrid, the Bayern Munich, Barcelona's. Yeah, here we go. So pot 1, we got PSG, we got Bayern Munich, we got Real Madrid, Liverpool, Inter Milan, Man City, Arsenal, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid. In pot 2, we got Borussia Dortmund, we got Roma, Sporting Club, Aston Villa, FC Porto, Manchester United, Club Brugge, Real Betis, and PSV Eindhoven. In pot 3, we got Feyenoord, we got Lille, we got the mighty Vikings from Norway, Bodo Glimt, we got Napoli, RB Leipzig, Villarreal, Fenerbahce, Shakhtar, and Galatasaray. And plot 4, the last one, we got Slavia Prague, we got Bratislava, we got Stuttgart, we got AEK Athens, we got Lask, we got Como as well for the first time, debutant, we got FC Lens, we got Viking, first time they participate in the Champions League as well. I think it's the first time since the 1990s that Norway have 2 teams representing them. and also Sabah, who is also here for the first time. So we got 4 new participants in the Champions League who've never been there before. That's going to be interesting. Let's see what they can do. Uh, uh, and yeah, all over. Like you've got the 36 teams. Going to be very interesting to see who end up following who. And as we do get in the league phase, we do get some interesting battles. We do get some unpredictable wins. We saw that last season with the likes of Bodo beating Man City, for example, and really impressing the whole world. So yeah. So let's see. They are about to start. Connection is a bit iffy. Let's see if we can get 1 second, guys. Fly on the wall. Big up to you, my brother. He's saying that Man United is gonna play Madrid, PSG, Dortmund, Sporting, Celtic combo. These are the teams that United will play. It's apparently been leaked. Don't believe everything you see, guys. Don't. Some we've seen leaks before, and they most of the time are just fake. I would be very surprised if what you've been told is actually accurate. That's not to dismiss the source. It's just the fact that I don't believe in the conspiracy. With the like, what's the point in the group stage? But we will find out soon, though. We will definitely find out. The Premier League got 9 teams in Europe, which is crazy when you think about it. We've got 9 teams in Europe. That's going to be interesting to see how the teams cope competing in the Premier League and outside in the Europe. Who's everyone's favorite to win the Champions League? Put in your predicted winner in the chat so we can see. And UEFA's own president is up on the stage. But Infantino has no impact on UEFA. If he was for FIFA, then that's another thing. But when it comes to UEFA, they don't like Infantino, so they won't take orders or directions from him. But it's funny though. Trump paid Infantino to see the draw early. He paid the wrong man. He paid the wrong man. But that's so Trump in a funny way. Allegedly, we must say. We don't want to get in trouble. Yeah, they're showing last year's finalists. PSG versus Arsenal. PSG won on penalties. They did. But let's see this year who will reach the final, who will lift the trophy. It's gonna be interesting. That's for sure. The Champions League is always entertaining. They are showing us the PSG owner. And Yeah, Luis Enrique unfortunately could not attend, so their owner Nasir is collecting the award on his behalf. Yo, Moss, how you doing? Nippon, how are you doing? Big up to everyone that's tuning in. We are doing the Champions League draw. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, guys. Nah, nah. Trump is not the head of FIFA and UEFA, and you didn't buy any rights of UEFA. Actually gonna go to work soon, but I just had to tune in for the Champions League draw quickly before I move on to go to work. Yep. The PSG manager Luis Enrique, on his behalf, Nasir collects the prize, obviously. And now we are, yeah. Oh, sorry guys, it's Marquinhos who received an award. It's a new award, but because they play tomorrow, he couldn't attend the award. The new Fair Play Award was given to Marquinhos. Yeah, he's had an incredible career at PSG, Marquinhos. He's their captain now. It's led them to two back-to-back Champions League wins, the first and second in their history. It's been amazing for them. Amazing. Yep. And the PSG president walks down with the award that belongs to Marquinhos for the Fair Play Award. The UEFA President's Award is the next award that they're giving out. Argentina, Nippon, of course, after the World Cup, like a lot of us are not too happy with Argentina's behavior, and obviously we've seen the suspension that they got. Thierry Henry, the Arsenal legend, win the award. Amazing, amazing. He's a World Cup winner, a Euros winner, an Invincible, a treble winner, won it all. UEFA President's Award goes to Thierry Henry. Perfect. Yeah, and the reason why he won it is because he does a lot for charity. He raises awards. He fights against racism. And they wanted to honor him. Mm, yeah. And Thierry is there, fresh, suited and booted, looking class, humble. Amazing, amazing. Once again, we clap for the king, Thierry Henry. Well done, well done. UEFA President's Awards winner 2026 goes to Thierry Henry. Thierry. And now we're getting some highlights from his fantastic career. As I said, he's won the World Cup, he's won the Euros, he's won the double with Arsenal, the Premier League, the FA Cup. He's done the invincible with Arsenal. And of course, he did the treble with FC Barcelona, one of football finest, most elegant, and prestigious football player, King Thierry Henry. What a career. What a player. It was a joy to watch him. And he could do it all, really. The volleys, the free kicks, the dribbling, the solo goals, creativity, assist, you name it. He had it all in his locker. Yeah. And he's obviously being appreciated and given thanks for receiving the award. It was Henry says he was the peak of his game when he was challenged. Of course, he lost the final in 2006, but then he went on to win it in 2009 in Rome with Barcelona. How was the defeat against Hull? Well, I'm an Arsenal supporter, so my team won. Marken is not here, so when he comes, he's gonna have to answer that. How he felt losing the first game of the season against a team that just got promoted. Yeah, Therese speaks about him being an Arsenal fan and how losing the final will always haunt him because he's an Arsenal fan. But He won 6 trophies in one season with Barcelona. You support Chelsea, champions of Europe. You never sing that. All right. But are you in Europe this season, Chelsea? I couldn't read your name in the pots. Are you in the Europa League, maybe? Or maybe in the Conference League? Or out of the 9 teams that qualify for Europe, please tell me Chelsea is one of the teams of the 9 Premier League teams that qualified for Europe. Big up Moss for spreading the stream, supporting as always. Make sure you do tune in and subscribe to Seymour Sports World. Make sure you do that. Important, important. But yeah, banter aside, Chelsea, you don't care. You should care. Yeah, yeah, sure. But as you can see here in the picture, we are the champions of England. And that would never ever not be a flex. Champions of England, that's us. And this year we have the opportunity to win the Champions League. But you don't, because you're not in the tournament. I heard you needed to rent your stadium to Shakhtar to get Champions League. Amazing. Amazing. And Thierry Henry is doing the draw. So I assume that the draw will start soon. He's bantering the host again that she doesn't touch any trophies because she's a Spurs fan. Thierry, what a king, what a king. How can you spend all the billions and not be in the Champions League? Not even in Europe, you know. Damn. David Villa, one of the oldest attacking players, a bit underrated. He was amazing at Valencia and obviously at Barcelona. It was a joy to watch him. He he got a late move to Barcelona, but I always loved watching him and David Silva and Morientes at Valencia. Like it was great. It was David Villa. Yes. What a pair on the scene. We have David Villa and Thierry Henry. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, and Moss is asking, will Arsenal go undefeated in the group stage again? Well, let's see. Let's see who we actually get. I think the draw will start soon. So David Villa and Henry are on the scene and they are gonna draw the teams. expecting to beat Man United in the final 2011 at Wembley. Um, his English is actually very impressive for someone who's not lived or played in England. I'm impressed by David Villa. He's Spanish. Yeah, he scored an amazing goal in the final against Manchester United. They're showing it now against Edwin van der Sar. Yeah, he was a shooter, David Villa. Yeah, and I have to agree with Moss. Moss is saying, "What do you thinking? The new Champions League. I didn't like it. I didn't think I would like it, but I do already. Just like last time when the big change happened." And I have to agree. First, I was very, I was very much against it at the beginning, but then when it actually started, it was good. It was entertaining. It was unpredictable. You were seeing teams that you wasn't expect to go through, and you had games that meant something up until the last game week. Whereas before, a lot of the group stages games, after 4 games, you already knew who was gonna win and finish second. So like the fifth and sixth game used to be dead sometimes. So I do like the new format. It's more entertaining, it's more unpredictable, and you get to play more teams in Europe. You're guaranteed 8 games at a minimum instead of 6. Yep. And the draw is gonna happen in the next minute. They're gonna start the draw, guys. So make sure you're ready. Do this, guys. Ah, of course, the stream is like now we're back. Vibe says Red Devil Mode says United going to the semi-final. Mm, we'll see. Giorgio Marchetti joins. He's the UEFA Deputy General Secretary. And last he's talking about last season was a goal scoring record of 487 goals. And there were a lot of entertaining and high scoring goal games. Uh, and obviously talking about PSG being the second team have won the Champions League back-to-back seasons. Here we go. I think I'm a bit behind. They're drawing the opponents. Real Madrid. Who's Real Madrid gonna face? Real Madrid is the first team that's been drawn. Of course, the Mr. Champions League, the champions of the Champions League. Who is Real Madrid gonna face first? So we're gonna get Real Madrid all 8 opponents, I think. Oh, they will play Inter at home, Arsenal away, PSV at home, Roma away, and Leipzig. So we will get another Arsenal versus Real Madrid. And they will also face Lask and Aiko Athens. Wow. So I repeat, Real Madrid will play Inter at home, Arsenal away, PSV at home, Roma away, Leipzig at home, Shakhtar away, Lask at home, and Ajax at home. And the next team we are drawing is Manchester City. Let's see who Manchester City will face. Yeah, so your intel was wrong about Man United. They are not going to play Real Madrid. Oh, wow. It looks like Man City gets PSG, Barcelona, Sporting, Porto, Napoli, Leipzig. That's a tough draw. That's a tough draw. Let me repeat. Man City will play PSG, Barcelona, Sporting, Porto, Napoli, Leipzig, AEK Athens, and Lens. They got a lot of hard fixtures there, Man City. That won't be easy for them. It will not be easy for them. That's now it's Inter Milan that's we're gonna draw Inter's opponents. Let's see. Inter get they already have obviously Real Madrid that we know, but the rest. Wow. Man City fans, how are you feeling? You're gonna have a lot of fun anyway. Some very interesting draws already. We're gonna have a lot of good games. Big up everyone that's here. So Inter is gonna play Liverpool at home at first, then they go away to Real Madrid, then they play Club Brugge at home, Dortmund away, Shakhtar at home, Feyenoord away, Stuttgart at home, and Bratislava away. So Inter will play Liverpool, Real Madrid, Club Brugge, Dortmund, Shakhtar, Feyenoord, Stuttgart, and Bratislava. And now it's time for Barcelona. Barcelona gets Man City. Obviously, we already knew that from the City opponents. Let's see who they play more. Oh, it's lagging. Barcelona gets Man City, Paris Saint-Germain, Aston Villa, Sporting, Feyenoord, Galatasaray, Como, and Sabah. Yeah, We'll see Barca versus Man City versus PSG versus Aston Villa, Sporting Feyenoord, Galatasaray, Como, and Sabah. Yeah, they got some tough games. You know, they're gonna have to face City, PSG, Villa, Sporting are good, Galatasaray are good, Como. Now it's time for Atletico Madrid. A feeling they will face Arsenal. Let's see. It's just a feeling, guys, with everything going on. Oh, they got Liverpool, Man United, PSV, Fenerbahce, Bodo Glimt, Viking, and Stuttgart. Oh, they're going away to Bodo. That's tough. As we saw last year. Bodo, they are amazing at home. So yeah, they got Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Man United, PSV, Fenerbahce, Bodo, Viking, and Stuttgart. So yeah, it continues. You know, we are continuing to have a lot of big teams facing each other, which I think is amazing with this new format. You know, that was never the case before. I think we are drawing PSG's opponents now. We already know they're gonna face Barcelona and Man City. That's already been established. So let's see. I think I'm a bit behind because it's lagging, but do bear with me. Yeah, PSG got Barcelona, Man City, Roma, Aston Villa, Galatasaray, Villarreal, Bratislava, and Como. Liverpool. Who's Liverpool gonna face? Six times Champions League winner Liverpool. Or should I say the European Cup winner Liverpool? Liverpool get Atletico Madrid, Inter Milan, Porto, Club Brugge, Villarreal, Fenerbahce, Lens, and Lask. It's a decent draw for Liverpool. I think so. If you look at some of the other, like if you look at Man City's draw, is gonna have to play PSG, Barcelona, Porto, Sporting, Napoli, yeah, Atleti, Inter, Porto, Club Brugge, Villarreal, Fenerbahce, Lens, and Lask. Will it be Arsenal? It will be Arsenal. You know the Arsenal gonna face Real Madrid already. Come on, let's see who we gonna play against. Let's do this. They're showing a fantastic goal by Aberrachi as they just oh come on. Don't lag now. Need to see the Gunners. Arsenal. Who are we facing?
Yo, bro.
Yo, what's up, bro? Welcome to the
Just
stream.
I just reached home, bro.
Oh, we're gonna play Real Madrid, Bayern Munich away again. The Dortmund, Betis, Lille, Napoli, Sabah, and Slavia Prague.
Yeah, I
So
know that.
we,
I expected to get some of them teams. To be fair,
yeah,
You know what I mean? It's one of them situations where you know
Yeah.
how they want to do Man United dirty, bro.
Yeah, but we haven't got you yet. There was Arsenal playing Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Dortmund, Betis, Lille, Napoli, Slavia Prague. They haven't drawn United's opponents yet. We just know that you're gonna play Atletico Madrid.
I expected that one, to be fair.
Mm. Yeah, but it's been a good draw. We've seen some really good teams, and now it's Bayern Munich's time. Bayern Munich are obviously gonna play Arsenal. They get Atletico Madrid. Let's see. Oh, the thing is lagging. Let's see who. Okay, so Bayern Munich got Arsenal, Atletico, Real Betis, Man United are gonna play Bayern Munich, Bodo Glimt, Lille, Slavia Prague, and Viking. Yeah, you're gonna play Bayern away from home at the Allianz. That's gonna be a good time.
I could beat them away, bro. That's small thing. I could beat Bayern away. All
Yeah,
them
yeah.
thing is normal. All them thing is fine. I'm just
Yes.
waiting to see if they give me Barcelona, Liverpool, PSG, and Sport and Inter Milan. That is the three teams I waited to see if they get Man United this season.
Yeah, the last team Arsenal got was Slavia Prague. That's the last game. Now we move on to pot 2, who they're gonna face. Your Mark. Oh, it's at Old Trafford. Maybe I read it wrong. Sorry. Let me just check. Yeah. Bayern Munich against Manchester United is at Old Trafford, not at Allianz.
Oh well, I guaranteed win, bro. Guaranteed win, bro.
But you couldn't
Bag
even
up Harry Kane and them boys at home, boy.
you couldn't even beat Hull City. There's no such thing as
Brother, listen. First of all, when you want to be in my competition, bro, the competition I pioneer for all the English clubs, and all the years I pioneered, you supposed to be my rival. You can't even win it once. Don't talk to me about this. This is my time, bro. Yeah, you could talk about Premier League, all them fancy talk. But you see, when it comes to the Champions League, you're in my domain, king. This is where I reign supreme. You reach the semi-final for the first, you reach a final for the first time in about 17 years, bro, or 13 years.
That's true. But all I'm saying
I just go to semi-finals every other season, bro.
In the Premier League, in the Champions League, there's no such thing as a guarantee win. You should know that more than that.
But if you listen, let me do the maths here, right? Bayern Munich, listen to me good. You put Bayern Munich to face Man United at Old Trafford. Bro, them is the games my team living for. The men on my team living for that. They living to walk out the stadium and be happy they beat Bayern.
We will do the watch along together. Don't worry about it.
And you will see how big team just do it.
Yeah,
you'll see how big team is bad up, man. Them Real Dread. Yeah,
the draw is back again, and we got Club Brugge, and they are gonna face
Valitek. It looking like Nicolo Tresoldi to Man United, boy. It's possible, boy.
Is it?
It looking so because Fiorentina looking to come in for Killer with big money. They're already offering money for the loan, and they're looking to pay obligation. And if we sell him, it look like we might be going in for Tresoldi. Man, I'm thinking Matata, by thinking Tresoldi.
Whichever one. As long as we get somebody who knows what they're doing, I don't care.
Okay, you know what you're doing, bro.
Let me say they got Liverpool, Inter, Aston Villa, PSV, Bodo Glimt, Napoli, Lens, and Stuttgart. And now they're gonna draw Borussia Dortmund's opponent, and we already know that they're gonna face Inter and Arsenal.
Shout out to the man them in the chat. Seamoss in the building. Shout out to Expressions. Big up to Admiral Drex. Fellas, where's he seen? Glenius out. Says Real Madrid drawn first. 100% real big team. Normality. No Chelsea here, boy. You can't talk to me today. You need to sit down, cool yourself, enjoy the show, and watch big teams play in Europe. You deal with the Premier League, look for domestic. Keep it domestic. English only for you this season, right? Have a good one. Big up to you, Riley. Thanks for coming. Don't forget to smash the like, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
It's Brexit.
And go around to the channels too. Big up to NS Sports TV. Don't forget to go and check out King's Football Talk and smash a like there on the brother. FC Porto is out. Of course, let's see what FC Porto is about to do. They already have Man City at home, Liverpool away. Who is next? It could be Man United. They will give Man United them kind of big games, you know, because Porto is a deadly team to face. PSV, Real Betis, Napoli, Feyenoord, Slavia Prague, and Lask. So it goes like this. Home against Man City for Porto, away against Liverpool, home against PSV, away against Antony and Real Betis. That's a loss. Home against Napoli, away against Feyenoord, home at Slavia Prague, and away to Lask. I see at least 4 wins, 2 very difficult wins, but 2 good wins, and maybe some draws and 2 losses. I don't know. I think it's difficult. Home game against City, you'll make a lot of money.
Hey, Mark,
looks like Man United is about to come out.
I got it. Oh, is it Man United?
Aston Villa.
Okay.
And it's Villa.
Unfortunately,
and Villa starts off with Paris at home, Barcelona away, Dortmund at home, and Club Brugge away. You know what I mean? Tresoldi's in the building against Villa. Punishment on the way. You never know. Maybe he signs for United before that. Fenerbahce at home, Galatasaray away, Viking at home, and Slavia Praha. You know what I mean? My brother, you know Terry Flores, he brother used to play for Viking. You know what I mean? My brethren was playing for Spartak Moscow. I would have hoped we'd have draw Spartak Moscow if there was in it, because then I'd just go and stay by my brethren. You know what I mean? Roll to him with the match day and thing. Real behind the scenes business.
Mark, I gotta go. I have to go.
All right, bro. Thanks for coming through, bro.
Of course, anytime, broski.
Real Betis, Balompié. Yo, Bali. Anthony mashing up the show for Real Betis right now. It could be dangerous against you, you know. Arsenal at home, Bayern away, Porto at home, Dortmund away. 4 big games. Bro, if Anthony bag against them teams and Betis win, man, them have some answering to do, you know. Man, them have some answering to do. And the next set of games, Feyenoord at home, Lille away, Como at home, and Bratislava away. I feel like going Real Betis, bro. And Napoli.
To me, it doesn't really matter.
I mean,
I don't mind.
Anyway.
I don't really care who's there. Like, obviously, we're back in the Champions League. It's gonna be.
They be here, bro. This look like we here. No, there's rumor. Shit. Go ahead. Sorry, my bro.
We're back in the Champions League, as I was saying. It's gonna be like a baptism of fire. So to me, it doesn't really matter who we play, because at the end of the day, it's Manchester United under the lights, and you know how it is when we're under the lights. The superstar club comes out. So obviously there's a lot of rival fans that are like, oh, how are you going to cope when the Champions League comes? Like we always cope.
Hold on, bro. Roma gets Real Madrid at home, Paris away, Sporting at home, Man United away, Lille at home, Fenerbahce away, Bratislava at home, and Praha away. Man United will be hosting Roma at Old Trafford. Oh, this is us here, bro. This is definitely Manchester United, bro. I see that M with a passion, bro. Manchester United is in the building, folks. And of course, we have Bayern at home, Atletico away, Roma at home, who is going to be the next set of games for Man United. Now it's the big time, and we find out what Man United is having in store today, folks. It's going to be amazing. Let's see if this run is going to take us to the final. How many wins can you see, folks? Sporting, I told man, Sporting, Leipzig, Villarreal, Saba, and Como. Man, I thought they were going to do us dirty, Balitech, bro, but they didn't really do us that dirty, bro. We got Bayern, Atleti, Villarreal, Leipzig, Sporting. Difficult. I mean, Como might be difficult as well. You know what I mean? But I definitely think our real difficult threats is Bayern and Atleti. I think when it comes to Roma, Sporting, Leipzig, Villarreal, Man United has a bit on the edge. You know what I mean? We have a lot of quality in the bag, a lot of quality in attack. We've rebuilt our midfield. I think we do exceptionally well against these 5 teams. You know what I mean, Balitech? I don't know if a lot of people might misunderstand, but Man United is better than we were last season, bro. I don't know if they get that. What are your thoughts on our lineup? You know what I mean? It's out. We know who we have, and it's going to be interesting.
I think we played Atletico in the summer, so that wasn't their full proper team, but it gave us an insight into how they play, and that wasn't our full team as well, bearing in mind. But I think they kind of gave an insight into how we play, and I feel like our football is superior. So, yeah, it'll be interesting but it's going to be different when we play them at their house. They might deploy different tactics. So we're going to have to see what's going on with that. But by the time we do play them, we will be like quite deep into the season. All the players should be fit, firing. And yeah, I think we'll deal with Atletico. Difficult side, but I feel we can beat them. And Bayern, we had a high-scoring game with them before. What's that guy's name again? Rasmus Højlund scored a good few goals past them. And by the time we play them, we should have another striker at Man United, including the Sesko that Bayern are interested in. And I feel like Sesko is going to dump on them when he's given the opportunity. Sesko is going to dump on his former German colleagues. So looking forward to that. Obviously, big up everyone in the chat. Manchester United is back in the effing Champions League. Yeah. Are you not excited? Are you not excited? Yeah. Big up to all the rival fans. They're hoping for the downfall, but they'll be quietly surprised that Manchester United is actually up to the task, and they're going to actually see what we've been working on all these days and the team that we've been building. Now, obviously, we got the likes of Carlos Baleba, who is going to be our engine room in our midfield. Yeah, he's going to help. Yeah, I drive us forward, or he's going to help us going back the other way. So I think we actually have a very, very good attack. And now that we got a very good midfielder who is coming in, who's going to be able to help the likes of Luke Shaw at the back there and some of the defenders who have been struggling of late, I think in actual fact, our team is going to be looking far more confident than they were without that signing. So, yeah, glory, Man United. We've got weapons for all occasions.
Bro, it's a nice thing. It's a good feeling, bro. Like, I don't know. Everybody probably think Marken going crazy, bro. Everybody think Marken moving mad. But let me tell you something. Yeah. Everybody need to realize Man United is back in the Champions League. And people don't seem to understand Man United is a much better performing team in Europe than we ever are in the Premier League. Even in the seasons we struggle in the Prem, Man United scores an average of 3.2 goals per game in the Champions League. In Europe, in general, is a situation where I think we are a better side because we are always up for those games under lights, you know, that kind of thing. And yeah, it might seem a little bit bad, it might seem frustrating, you know, but guys, if we could get to the Europa League, to the Champions League final this season and compete for the league this season, but could we say we have a good progression from last season? Will you guys be satisfied? What will your thoughts be if you see Man United in the semi-final of the Champions League and you know or you're confident that Man United could win that game? It gets very interesting, and it is a marathon this season. This season is not last season. We don't have all the time in the world. It's about keeping yourself ready to go. You know what I mean? And we've rebuilt the midfield, which is very important. We have depth. People might say Baleba get injured, but I think in the Champions League, even if once we're not facing a Bayern or Atletico, I think even if Baleba rested a game, we still win. You know what I mean, Bali? Yeah, I think it's interesting, bro. I really think that Man United have a huge opportunity to get themselves.
Yeah, why not, man? Why not? Obviously, I heard the news today about Xerxes loan to Roma or something. I didn't really get the full gist of it, but obviously it seems like they're going to do something the other way. I don't really know about the left back situation. I don't know. Have you heard anything about the left back?
Not yet, bro. Not yet.
Oh, okay. Because obviously all those things is like it's up to United. We're back in the Champions League. If you sign a couple more players, then we can mount the type of assault that I want to see on the Champions League. Not to say that we can't mount an assault now. We have a very good team, but that might be the difference between, let's say, getting to like a quarter final or getting to the final, or you know what I mean. So you have to have as many weapons as you can possibly have, and I won't say no to a few more players. Because at the end of the day, strength in depth and competition for places and all of those type of things definitely do spur a team and push a team forward.
Interesting. I mean, for me, I looking at the situation from a perspective that I think we will be strong this season. You know, it shows by the consistency that we ended the season with last season. And of course, we started a little bit off, real terrible. We lost 2-0 to Hull, so everybody could laugh at us. That's cool. You know what I mean? Funny days, happy days. It's just one game. There's 37 games left in the Prem. Man United could still win 25 plus games, you know what I mean, and still charge for the title. So I think now that we've bolstered the midfield with the final key of the puzzle, I think looking at our left back situation, you know, it's looking more likely that we might go in for our left back from what I was talking about yesterday. You know, I forget his name. Says or something like that. I think is his name. It might be him. You know, I think Man United little bit in deliberation about going back in for a permanent move for Baldi to see if that really works, because Vivell is very much pushing for Man United to go back in for Baldi right now. But currently, I think we got to wait another 24 hours to see what they do.
Yeah, of course. We'll give the club every opportunity to get things right. And meanwhile, we just got to hope that the team takes another step forward in regards to their fitness, because obviously at some point the Champions League's going to start and other competitions are going to start, and we want to be fit, raring and ready to go. Obviously, there's the news that certain players who were either injured or not so fit at the moment are slowly starting to come back. So I'm actually just looking forward to Man United just doing what we do best, which is being better than the rest. And it's been a while since I've had certain feelings about my club, like my club moving in the right direction and things like that. So I just feel like we're lacking maybe one or two extras, and they might not be like superstars, but I'll go with the flow as long as it's the profiles that we need in order to improve us. Because sometimes it's not about leaping from, let's say, the back of the pack all the way to the front of the pack. Like sometimes it's all right when you can jump from like a 10th and then end up in like a 4th, and then the next time you run the race, like you finished in 4th, but then you finished in 3rd the next time, or you finished in 4th again, and then you started creeping 3rd, 2nd. Like I don't even mind that sort of progression, because that's when you're demonstrating that, oh, in actual fact, all the improvement that you're making is undeniable. So
100%.
as far as I'm concerned, I will take undeniable progress right now rather than a false dawn where I'm seeing that maybe all the teams around us have done a super drop off. Then we win and then we get gassed and we think we're the best thing since sliced bread. Everybody spends 500 million in the summer, and then we look like we're far off it again the following season. So I'm happy with the steady progress, because we're now seeing new, believe it or not, we're seeing new belief in the team. We're seeing new know-how in the team. We're seeing things like the goals were definitely brought back last season. We scored a lot of goals last season, and this year will be no different. We're going to score a lot of goals this year, or a lot of goals this season, should I say? And we do have the front four to do it, and we got the guys on the bench to do it also. So we're looking forward. Like, we're going to bring that Premier League physicality and pace and power and skill to the Champions League. So I'm definitely looking forward to playing the teams in our group. You know, the likes of the Villarreals and the Leipzigs and the Sportings and the Romas and the Atleti. Like, yeah, bring them on. Bring them all on. Bring them all on. Yeah. I'll be looking forward to playing the likes of a Bayern Munich. Like, why not? Under the lights. Yeah, anything can happen. Maybe it's going to be a high-scoring game. Maybe we're going to bitch slap them and they won't know what hit them. After all, they're playing the mighty Man United. So why not? Why not? Yeah.
Well, why not, folks? And I mean, I have to agree with you, bro, because like I keep telling everybody, Man United is one of those teams. When it comes to under lights, we are a different breed. You know what I mean? And looking at the fixtures to our right hand side, or your left, if you're looking at the screen, you know what I mean? My right, because I'm on the screen. But Bayern Munich at home, you know, away would have put us at a very difficult situation. You know, we'd probably have memories of the loss we had last season. You know what I mean? Looking at that situation, it would be interesting to see how it goes. But this is a good thing for us. They come home to Manchester United, home to where we are strongest. You know what I mean? And facing them under lights, a big game. Old Trafford will be resounding for that game. I think we could get there. You know, just remember, if we get tickets, bro, we will be there as well. So we might not have any streams for those games, folks. The 4 home games: Bayern, Roma, Leipzig, and Sabah, unless Admiral Drex will be hosting. You know what I mean? Because I think I will be there, live in the flesh. You know what I'm saying, folks? But you know what I mean? That is the plan. And as long as you guys, you know you're going to get the updates. You know what I mean? Before the game, I'll give you a little bit of behind the scenes of me arriving and all these things and going to the Old Trafford, hanging out, meeting up with all the boys and them. Yeah, of course. And we'll check out the store and check out Old Trafford buzzing on a UCL day. Yeah, it's be different vibes on a UCL night, you know, bro. Old Trafford is be real light up. You know what I mean? Looking at the game against Atleti away, I think that will be a very difficult fixture. You know, Atleti, how they do things. And of course, it will be a situation where Man United is going to have to, deal with a lot of mental fortitude because they're going to come with the dark arts, and we need to be on top of that. You know what I mean, folks? But by the way, taking the list, those are the league phase. That is the league phase for Manchester United. Let's hear what Como's results are in the Champions League because Como is there, and let's see. They already faced Man United at home. They'll be hosting the great club in our final game, which will always also be their final game. RC Lens.
Out of obviously you got the two bigger teams, the Bayern and the Atleti. Outside of those teams, who are you looking forward to the matchup?
Playing?
Yeah.
Bro. I mean, Leipzig.
Yeah.
I mean, not really Leipzig because I like them. You know what I mean? And I know there's a decent team. And actually Como. I want to see what Como have to offer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the Marcus Rashford hat trick against Leipzig before. So that Como, I don't think we played them before.
No,
Or I can't remember playing them before. So yeah, so I'll be looking forward to that game.
Lens,
they have a lot of
Drew Man
playing.
City. Lens Drew Man City at home, Liverpool away, Sporting at home, Club Brugge away, Bodo Glimt at home, Leipzig away, Como at home, and Praha away. Interesting situation for Lens there. You know what I mean? I think Lens got a decent draw, to be fair. Slavia Praha is next, and they have Arsenal at home, Bayern Munich away, Aston Villa at home, Porto away, Villarreal at home, Fenerbahce away, Lens at home, and Saba away. Bro, they killed this club. Praha is dead. They're dead, bro. No way. After the first 4 games, I said the Champions League over, bro. Unless some kind of miracle. Let me see what they get Saba FC. Bottom of top 4, the last qualifying team. They already have Barcelona at home, Arsenal away, Dortmund at home, Man United away, Napoli at home, Villarreal away, Slavia Praha at home. Jesus Christ. I can tell you this. They can quadruple or multiply by 10 the prices of tickets and they will sell the hell out for all their home games. Barcelona, Dortmund, Napoli, at least those 3, they will sell like rain, bro. You know what I mean? They're playing Arsenal away. That's going to be huge. You know, the Saba fans coming to United as well. It's going to be interesting for that team. You know, hopefully they do themselves proud. But, it's one of those runs where they're really just going to be like, Stuttgart is next. They already have Atletico at home, Inter away, Club Brugge at home, PSV away, Lille at home, Galatasaray, and the last 2, Viking and Bratislava. So, for Stuttgart, I'm seeing at least 4 games they could win. Viking, Bratislava, you know what I mean? Brugge. I think they beat those teams, bro. That's just me. What are your thoughts on Stuttgart?
What's my thoughts on Stuttgart? Hello.
Yeah?
What's my thoughts on what?
Hold on. Como just draw. Paris at home. Barcelona away. Man United at home. Real Betis away. Leipzig at home. Feyenoord away. AK Athens at home. Bomba, Claude, Como. And Lens. Lens is the last team. Wow. Watch me. They get Como some dread games, but they get some good home games. Leipzig, United, Paris. They're selling out at home, bro. Athens is the last game, but Athens are a decent team. What's your thoughts on them teams and what they get? Because I feel like Como got a decent run. That's just me.
Well, it's going to be a test for their players, but these are the types of tests that this team wants because obviously their players want to showcase what they're capable of, and hopefully their players will get some suitors in the summer because they're a selling outfit. So they're going to try their best to give a good account of themselves on the European stage and push as far as they can go. Most certainly will enjoy the game against Cotmo because
They have some
I
nice
think
talents, bro.
they have some nice talents, and I want us to take a look at some of those players because I actually think the likes of a Nico Paz
Very
could
interesting.
replace
Bruno.
the King Bruno at Old Trafford. So
Oh,
I want us to look at it.
sorry to cut you, bro. Lasca's been drawn. Liverpool at home, Real Madrid away, Porto at home, Sporting away, Fenerbahce at home, Bodo Glimt away, Bratislava at home, AEK Athens at away. That is the lineup for Lask. Woo, tough first 4 games for those guys. You know, maybe they might come out with something. You know, we played them that last time and they fought hard to try to get a draw, but we won 2-1 in the end. Remember that game against Lask, bro?
Yep. Yeah, I remember that game.
Wait.
Yeah.
The Norwegian champions in this thing too, Vikings. And they have 8 teams already. You don't need to push the button. Bayern Munich at home, Atleti away, PSV at home, Aston Villa away, Feyenoord at home, Napoli away, Saba at home, Stuttgart away. I really only seeing 2 games that they might do something, unless they're shocking teams. You know what I mean? It would be nice if they could do Bayern injustice, and you know what I mean, do Bayern injustice in the first game, so that way Bayern struggling coming to face we under pressure. What can I say?
Either which way, Bayern Munich at Old Trafford. Yeah, we're gonna have to slap them up,
Brother.
We're gonna have to slap them up.
Only say gotta feel the hurt, you know. Go be Cunha night. You gotta mark my words, fellas. Anytime Shea Lacey gave more than 30 minutes, he bargained. He bargained against Bayern. He is you see what Palestri couldn't do? Yeah, he will do it. I wish Michael Carrick start him just for vibes, bro. Like, I don't care, bro. Start him for vibes against Bayern, bro. First half, game against Bayern. Game. You know what I mean? Game must start against Bayern, bro. And take him off halftime. No matter how good he play, take him off halftime. But I'm telling you, you get Shea Lacey a bit. I feel like we can see something magical at Old Trafford, bro. I'm telling you, I can't lie. That youth man has so much talent and ability, bro. So much talent and ability, yeah. It's just, yo.
I don't think we big up the Shea Laces of this world for sentimentality. He's definitely one of the jewels of the academy, and I'm glad that they've started to give him a spot in the first team. And when he gets his opportunity, he's gonna shine. He's gonna shine. And yeah, I need obviously the fans to get behind him because the ability that he has is it's real solid. It's real solid. And do you know what? He's not like all these other kids that you're gonna pray and hope that they come good. I feel like he's destined for greatness. Like he's actually that guy. And God willing, he don't get no injuries, but he is gonna be. Put it this way: as a fan base, we're gonna be so happy that he came through the academy and he was free, because these types of talented kids, if someone else is selling them, you're looking at crazy money to pay to bring them in. So I'm glad that we have the opportunity to develop such a stone cold killer into the team, and just know that he came from the academy and he probably is looking to spend the majority of his career at Old Trafford. So yeah, him, the likes of a JJ Gabriel, we're gonna enjoy many Champions League nights with those kids. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Shout out to guys in the building. Don't forget to smash the likes and subscribe because you know what? 2K is coming and Man United to the UCL semis is coming as well. Stay tuned right here on the channel with the boys. You know, Bali Tech, have no fear. He's always there with Bridget on the side. You know what I mean? But interestingly enough, like I talk, we have to say, Man United made some key moves this summer. You know, we were all fans, we were all frustrated. Everybody, some clubs didn't make signings until the last 2 weeks, and you know there were some clubs doing madness, and everybody would be feeling a certain sense of either left out, jealousy, and these kind of things because we are all football fans. You know, you'll be frustrated with your own club, especially when they know your club is one of the big clubs and they haven't done great business. You know, but I think securing a left back will be an interesting situation for Man United. You know what I mean? And looking at the options that we have, I'm really, really hoping that we go back in for Baldi. I really hope that we go back in for Baldi. That brother, bro, trust me. I just know it, bro. I just feel it. Like him neck behind Rashford, behind Cunha. It's monster business, bro. He go be that guy to do that 1-2 layoff with Dorgu real good. You know what I mean? So with all our wingers, he will link up well with them. And I think he will especially link up well with Dorgu because he like that kind of layoff and run wrong the side, get back a pass, and then Dorgu could break into the box and run onto a pass. It could be madness, bro. It could be madness.
Well, I mean, we got to see because I have a strong feeling that they have made up their mind on who they want to get. And if that person is who I think it is, then we ain't going back in until next season.
Have faith
for the
in
kid at
Pavel. Have
Newcastle.
faith in Pavel, Bali. Have faith in Pavel. He is working on them. And I'm not going to give up until Saturday morning, bro. Because I know we still have time. We could still make the deal happen if we make back in Saturday morning. We still have until Saturday to get in. Bro, it's just a walk in and say, yeah, 38 million pounds, sign. You already trust me. Go pay man good money.
I think it's a bit more than that because the kids say he want to stay. So I think it's a bit more than that.
Because dummy Wilcox went and tried to tell the man loan. But Vivel was pushing for a permanent move because you want to give the man that he's that kind of person that he wants to know for certain. He don't want it to be up in the air. And our option is still up in the air because you'll go and play there. And just like Rashford, they can tell you, well, they don't want it. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that for him. He don't want to. If he go in, he go in. So I know if I feel, and this is my gut instinct, if we go in with a permanent option, he says yes. He says yes immediately. I promise you. Because he know he will get game time. I know we promise him important minutes, bro. We didn't tell him about he go and thing, and we tell him important minutes. Trust me.
Well, I think that's just a multitude of contradictions, right? On one hand, you're saying loan deal. On another hand, you're saying, oh, but you're going to play important minutes.
Listen,
bro,
the club proposal to the man was important minutes. You understand?
Important minutes on loan.
Yeah, of course. This is normal things, bro. Normal things.
I can't recall seeing any loan players that we've signed in recent years playing any form of important minutes. So this will be like the
Serge
first.
Reguilon, bro. Serge Reguilon.
He played minutes, but they weren't important minutes
until he was injured.
Because we had an injury crisis.
Oh man,
that was different.
Weghorst start games, bro.
Yeah, but they weren't important minutes. They
Bro, the
weren't
man
in,
start every game for about 20 games. What are we talking about?
bro.
Bro, 20 games.
But did we
Come
have a
on,
striker
bro.
that when he was starting? Did we have a striker?
Bro, listen, yeah. This is
Did we
I
have
don't
a
know what
striker?
Listen, I don't know. I'm not going to begin to tell you what the exact number of important minutes is, but I'm telling you, this is what they offer the man. It's not
To
a
me,
question. It's not.
when I
Listen,
tell a
it's not
man
a question.
important minutes,
Yeah, but you don't understand, bro.
yeah,
I
to
understand
me
what you
that just
feel.
means you starting. So,
Well,
that means that's
well, I tell
important
you what they
minutes
tell
to
him.
me.
I telling you what they tell him, bro. That is what they tell the man. But the
Okay.
problem with the deal was Wilcox pushed for a loan, but he was really supposed to push for an obligation or a permanent deal. It was
Because
never supposed
how
to be
the
an
fuck
option.
is he gonna believe? Yeah, and this is the thing, yeah.
Well,
Because
that's the
they could have
problem
said
with
that.
Wilcox,
They
bro.
could have said that,
Wilcox
but these
fucking up
brothers are
deals whole
liars.
summer.
These brothers are
Wilcox
liars, yeah.
fucking up the whole summer, bro.
Because you can tell a man important minutes, bring him on loan, and then he's predominantly sitting on the bench. Yeah. Oh.
He wasn't doing that. He was benching Luke Shaw, bro. Yeah, he would have
Well,
benched.
he should bench Luke Shaw, but now it'll be down to Carrick. Are you gonna bench my man for a lone player or what? Like, what are we doing here? So
I think Carrick would bench him, bro. I honestly feel Carrick would.
I hope Carrick would bench him, but I don't know. I haven't seen him do none of the English players greasy, so I don't know. I don't know. For me, just based off of what I've seen so far, yeah. For me, I don't understand why Lenny Euro is not playing. Like, I don't. Like the preseason that this man had, and to come into the season and you're not playing, that in itself, I don't understand it. And for me, he should be playing in our next game. And yeah, I think he should be playing in our next game. I can't really say too much, but he should be playing.
Who's that?
Lenny Euro should be playing in our next game.
I think he was showing good levels this summer in preseason, good preparation.
Very
I
good
think
levels.
he was performing very well, and I'm shocked he didn't play. Like, I thought he would have come on second half or something, but that's just me. I don't know, bro.
He showed a far better preseason than Aiden Heaven, and he's not playing any football. So I don't get it.
I don't know, bro. I don't get it either, bro.
I'm not saying that Aiden Heaven shouldn't play, but I'm saying that he has to play. Lenny Euro should be playing. I'm saying Lenny Euro had a far better preseason than Harry Maguire, but those two are playing. He probably had the best preseason from any of those defenders in the back line, excluding Harry Amas, and he's not even in the starting lineup. Blows my mind.
It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what they do there, bro, because, like, bro, I don't know what our starting lineup was in the first game. You know what I mean? I think maybe Carrick thought, yeah, you just pick a 11 and they just go there and they'll get a result. You know what I mean? But I feel like they let him down, and I feel like how Carrick will move, he could just take a turn on them. You know what I mean?
I did hear that Ahmad might be expected back a little bit earlier. So we'll see. Ahmad, Mason Mount are coming back to fitness. Leacher is coming back to fitness. So maybe we can go out there in the next game and come with a slightly stronger squad.
Maybe. It will be interesting to see if we do that, to be fair. Like, I think, you know, I'm looking forward to see what we do, how we do it, if it, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, bro, like, we got good. I think these teams that they give us here, shout out to Hilford Mason, shout out to my brethren from Dominica. You know what I mean? These guys, this list that they give us here, I think is a very interesting run up for Man United. And not only for the run for the UCL, you know, bro. I think is an interesting run out for Man United in terms of what it will do for United in the Premier League as well. You understand? Because when you look at Bayern playing a team like Bayern Munich with the kind of sophisticated attack they have, you know, the attack is levels, one of the best in the world, best in Europe. Yeah, man like Olise, and then you have Luis Diaz, you have Harry Kane, you have other men them to come off the bench, you have Musiala. You know what I mean? You have a strong team to play against there, and if Man United could beat Bayern Munich, let me just say, in crossing fingers, Man United beat Bayern Munich at home. The confidence on beating a Bayern Munich could propel you 3-4 games in the Premier. You understand? And by the time you play Atleti, which could be 2 weeks later, right? You let me just say you slap 2 Premier League teams out after you beat Bayern, bang, bang, and you're going away to Atleti now. Yeah, now you're on the run, you beat Bayern, you now slap 2 Prem teams, and you go into Atleti. You understand that vibes? If you think about it like a ladder, and you're going up the ladder, bro, and you hit a difficult point here, but you get over it, and now you hit 2 points where not really as difficult, but close. You get over them 2 points, and now you're going for a next milestone. Atleti, yeah. Man United could stomp up Atleti, and bro, if Man United thump them first 2 games, bro, we fuck that group, bro. We bull the whole group down to the ground, and everybody going home sour because Man United go kill the group, bro. I'm telling you, because if we beat them first 2 teams, that is about a 10-15 game run where Man United could end up being unbeaten, bro, in Prem in all competitions. You understand? Because you're building confidence and chemistry in 2 different ways, in 2 different tournaments. Them players go, especially for the teams who only playing 1 game a week. Man United coming at them, and they ain't gonna know how to deal with Man United because them brothers will be happy, bro. You know what I mean? Them brothers will be in good vibes, good mood. And when you get that Man United team in that kind of spirit, coming at teams, bro, it's X's, bro, and O's. You know what I mean? It's bye-bye. Shout out to Matthias, Sonia in the building. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying your evening. You know what I mean? If you're a Man United fan, don't forget to smash the like and subscribe. And tell us what you think about the group phase. Tell us what you think about the teams Man United has drawn. You know, give us your opinions on, you know, which game you're looking forward to the most, which game you think might be the most difficult for Man United. It's going to be interesting, folks, because for me, I'm looking at it from a perspective where, you know, we've got some nice, interesting games like Como, Saba, Villarreal, you know, even a Sporting CP. That's an interesting game. They're not a bad team. You know what I mean? So I think those games are games where Man United will be facing some very good opposition, but I expect Man United to probably come away with the result. But against the likes of a Leipzig, you know, a Roma, let's say Bayern Munich, those are the games where Man United need to be on their A's. They need to be up, ready to go. Because they need to be clinical in those games, regardless of what we're speaking about. You know, yes, I'm going to talk positivity about Man United. And yes, I'm going to say, you know, these games, if we were to win those first 2 games and in between win the Premier League games, the confidence, the chemistry in the team, you know, it could turn Man United into a long winning streak. We could be seeing January top of the league, both leagues. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I know it's some mad positivity, but it has some sense in it. You know what I mean? Because you beat Bayern at home, you play. We could even check it, bro. I think we're going to be playing some team like a Brentford after we play Bayern. You know that's just like you played the extra hard. You played it on Legend, and now you're going to play it on hard mode, bro. You know what I mean?
I mean, the Brentford game will be a game that I worry about. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I would worry about that game just because we tend to thrive under the lights when we're playing the big games, when we're gonna get the most viewership and the most coverage and the most everything, right? But when it's the smaller games in the smaller grounds with the smaller teams, even if it's at home, so the attitude sometimes is not correct, and I just hope that we turn into savages and want to win every game, no matter what. It don't matter who it could. It don't matter who it's against. It could be Grimsby Town. We're up for that game, and that's the problem. Sometimes we're not up for games with either the club size is not that big, or I don't know. I don't know, but I just hope that we want to win every game, every single game.
I mean, for me, bro, I just looking at it from a natural perspective. If you beat Bayern the week before, the midweek, and you face them brothers 3 days later, the only thing you can do is go out there and beat them brothers, bro. Like I mean, it's not even
It's
about being
either
up
that,
for that
or you
game.
could use. It's either that, or you could just use it as an excuse to say, "Oh, well, yeah, we played in the Champions League, so."
I don't think that, bro. I think that's a bit much, bro. I think that's a little bit heavy-handed on Man United mentality. Because I feel like even when we started winning consecutively in Europe, yeah, we had actually went on a two game. We had won 2-3 games, and as like and about 3-4 draws in the Prem under Amorim. It wasn't the greatest, but I feel
That's
like
all good.
Man United
But the
form
last
is
time we
transcend.
played Brentford,
Because
when we
had
at this
Ten
stage
Hag,
of the
bro,
season, I did not like it.
bro, that was 1 game a week, and
But we got
1 game a
smashed,
week,
and
bro.
I did
1
not
game
like
a
it.
week is not positive, bro. Not for a club like Man United. I don't know why people think it's a positive thing having 1 game a week, because big teams need to play 2 games a week, bro. It's just how you just keep form. It's how you just keep form, bro. If you're not playing 2 games a week, you're not in form. I don't know about man them, but you can train whole week and still don't bring the same level I had last week. But if you play midweek, the level was there 2 days ago. It will be back. It's muscle memory, bro. You know what I mean?
Well,
and when
Brentford is looking like
whenever
a
we in
dangerous team
Europe
right
in
now.
a good run,
I'll be
bro,
real.
I'm not gonna talk about teams like Brentford and be afraid about teams like Brentford. That don't make no sense to me, bro. Because you can't go and slap Bayern Munich at home today and tell me, bro, this team, which is a different team, a far different
The Premier
team
League
from
is different from Europe.
What? Brother,
the Premier League is different from Europe.
You're not telling me Brentford going to slap Bayern Munich, bro, or Atleti, or
because they're gonna. The difference is that Brentford don't know Bayern Munich, so that time Bayern Munich could get away with it, but they know Man United intimately. They know our weaknesses. They know
not with Baliba coming into the team. They don't know we would Baliba in the team because we're gonna play different. That's a big difference, bro. That's a whole new gear shift in the team. It come like you had a it come like you had a stock, limited gearbox. You know what I mean? And you order a black box from Japan on the market, off the aftermarket, with custom built gears and for throws and things. You don't want the same ratio that the normal short throw kit have. You are custom ratio for yourself. That is Baliba there. You get a gear, a different gear. Man United gears before was, let me say, bigger gears because they're turning slower now. But this guy, he's the right size. He's half the size of them big gears that turning slow. And right now, when he go in there, he go and turn fast. So the whole tempo of Man United go and improve. It go and be a different scene. When you only men see lightning quick attacks last season, bruh, the kind of counters men go see this season, it could be bang bang. Men ain't even gonna know. You just go and see the ball slot, bang, net hit. Men gonna be like, wait, we score? I'm telling you. Just remember, and use you is the Baliba fan, my brother. Use the man who say you think this guy is going to be levels first in our midfield. And as long as that guy is level first in our midfield, bro, our attackers will score fucking goals, bro. I don't give a fuck who we play. Yeah. All that talk about last 2 seasons and thing, bro, last season, the last 17 games, we showed everybody we could beat everybody and beat them. Yeah. And of course, we might lose our odd game here or there. I mean, we lost to Hull City already. But at the same time, bro, you can't win them all. As long as we win 25 plus, you know we up there for the title. You know what I mean? We up there. Because 25 plus games is above 78 points. You know what I mean? You're done above 78 points, Dave, with 25 wins, bro. We ain't even talking about Maybe next thing you know, Man United go and win 30 games, bro. I died, bro. I'm madness. I different business. You understand? Different gravy kind of business. So for me, they just me, bro. If Man United could get in there, win at 25 games, let me say, yeah, we lose this football game, but every next couple games we go on a run, 3 games, or 2 games going into the Champions League game against Bayern before City. Bro, City could be in trouble if we beat Bayern, bro. Beat Bayern, beat City on the weekend. Man United on a roll. You know Man United on a roll, bro. We haven't been on a roll in a long time. You know what I mean? And this time, having a player like Baliba in the midfield and having an option that could come in and at least give us some kind of, let me say, a standard. You know what I mean? Better than what we had before. You have to put it to yourself like, bro, technically, we're more potent and technically we're more solid. So it ain't gonna be easy for nobody to break through we again, just like there was. And you have to tip it to the fact that we might win balls even higher up the pitch and be able to convert that into lightning quick attacks, counters, and really catch men off guard because they do have a Ugarte spamming a wild pass. They do have a man slow. And Baliba quicker than Kase. He might not have pass ability as Kase, but he had the drive ability. He would drive forward the ball and give it to Bruno. So before a man could say he looking to hold on to Bruno, Bruno could take off on the run because he know Baliba go and catch up and then still play the pass to him. You understand what I mean? So it gives us a little bit more dynamism. I think it's very interesting. I think United are a different team with our Baliba brother in the team. And yeah, we struggle against Hull, but bro, chalk that shit up, forget about that shit, and let me see what we do from here. Premier League starts Saturday, bro, at home. Unless we kick off at Old Trafford, it don't never start right. It don't start right. You understand? I pity Ipswich Town, bro. Because man, them feel Ipswich Town go and do a thing. Yeah, listen, bro, them go and get a dread one, bro. Man United go and take out the frustrations from Hull, and they go and set a little, they go and tell the league, listen, yeah, we lost opening day, but today's day too, bro. That day was not today. You know what I mean? Not every day is Sunday. Sometimes you have a bad, you're not in your best self. That was that day. But we back now. You know what I mean? That's just what I think. But yeah, bro. I looking forward to the Champions League fixtures. Yeah, I looking to go and order my tickets. Check the website and see when they're going on sale. They might be going on sale tomorrow morning, bro. That's what I'm saying. I might have a duck work tomorrow, bro, because
yeah. I love a Champions League fixture. Obviously, we'll see what go on for the final, innit? We'll see what's going on for the final. But yeah, hopefully Man United go as far as they can. Baliba is a game changer in terms of our midfield. I hope we have a backup to that type of profile, just in case he's injured. Because if that's the type of injury that derails your season. I remember when there was a season back in the day when we had like a situation with Cantona, and Cantona was out, and that kind of messed up our season. So, yeah, sometimes you just need your best players to be fit when you really, really need them. Do you know what I mean? Because then it can stop you from winning the league. It can stop you from progressing in the Champions League. You know, there's certain men that are going to be key to the way you play. And because of the attributes that Baliba has, I can see us being reliant against certain oppositions. Against teams that we could just brush aside, not so much, but against teams that, you know, we're going to need his physicality and the space covering that he does and the driving through the midfield. When we need all that, we're going to really need that because no other player is offering it, really. So I'm looking forward to seeing that at Manchester United because, bro, do you know how proud I'm going to be when my man picks up the ball He's got two big players next to him. He turns away from them like they're not even there. He drives through the heart of them, passes it to Bruno. Bruno does Bruno things, and then we score. They're going to be thinking, how the hell do we beat these men? Because we ain't got no one in our team that has the capabilities of doing this. How do you stop this? He's moving like a train. So, yeah. I am looking forward to seeing him show those capabilities. I was listening earlier to some other content creators. I'm not going to mention their name, but basically it was another Manchester United content creator who was doing an interview with a fan from Brighton. And basically they were just saying that some of the things that contributed to the season that Baliba had last season was like some sort of death in the family, and then the person went on to say like the manager was making an example out of Baliba by subbing him at half time because his head wasn't necessarily in the game, but he felt like the manager shouldn't be subbing him at half time because he was going through certain situations with the death in his family and the fact that Man United came in and they didn't go through with the deal. So that was affecting him. But now that we know that, you know, the things that happened last year don't really take away from the man's talent, you're going to actually see a Baliba that is motivated to be one of the best footballers at Manchester United. And all this, I don't think he's no good after one season, or after one season of shadow of his former self type of activity. Yeah, just one season at 22, yeah, you're a flop and a shadow of your former self after having two good seasons and one mediocre one. I think he's ready to, you know, show that he's up the levels this season. And yeah, it will be something that Old Trafford hasn't seen in a very long time.
Yeah,
Very
bro.
long time.
Bro, hopefully next week I'll go and get the red in this dragon, bro. You don't see it because it's just an outline.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll go and get red with that shit. Boom.
Nah,
Well,
I
fellas,
hear you.
folks, legends, all of you, we're not going to keep you. You can see Man United's 8. This is our UCL fixtures on the left right there. The 8 teams, the 4 home games. Your boy's in the queue right now. I'm about to buy tickets. Tickets are on sale. Bali, you better buy. You better pay for your membership right now, bro, because in 2 hours, tickets going on sale. Yeah, it go be long. It go be a long scene, bro.
Big up to
I in
everyone.
the crew. Let me see if it live. I in the crew here, fellas. Let me see. I'm gonna tell all at one time. 3 users ahead of me. It's my turn now. Let's buy tickets, people. Champions League. Here we go.
Big up to everyone in the chat. You know, Man United is back. It's always beautiful to be back in the Champions League. I saw a stat the other day, yeah. Basically, it says that it was a list of the teams who had the longest history. This was posted by UEFA. The teams that have played the most Champions League football. And I think Man United was in the top 4 teams with like 26 appearances in the Champions League. Real Madrid and Barcelona were the highest with 31 each. So you see, when we have these conversations about not being in the Champions League and blah, 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 and this and that, that's not really Manchester United. Like, I think this was the first time in this period, I think we went 2 seasons in a row without Champions League. This was literally the first time. Usually, since Fergie's left, it's usually one season in the Champions League, 1 season in the Europa League. And it's been like that for a long time. But this is the first time where we went from Europa League to no European football, and back into the Champions League. So we had 2 seasons out of the Champions League. That's been like the first time. Most of the time, we're just usually in the Champions League. That's literally been our history. Obviously, the Premier League is set up in a way where it's literally difficult. So the competition for places is red hot. But I think with the team that we have going forward, especially with all the players for the future that we have at the club right now, when the likes of Sene Lemens and Go, the likes of Lene Yoro, the likes of Kobe Mainu, the likes of Aiden Heaven, the likes of Shea Lacey, like the likes of Sesko, the likes of Dorgu, the likes of Ahmad. Like, we have a lot of younger players at the club. Yeah. So our future is covered. It's just that a lot of people don't see it yet, but they will see it soon. And they're going to be like, oh, but look at your team. And it's going to be like, yeah, we had them when they were nothing. And you lot didn't respect them. And now they're all grown up. That's what's going to happen. You know, and then even with the names that I mentioned, when you start adding the likes of JJ Gabriel to that and all that, that's when you really, and I haven't even mentioned the Fletchers and all these other lot, but we're all right. Man United are all right, and we still got other young players that I haven't even mentioned, like the likes of Harry Amas or Ross Cole or Sekou Kone. Like, we're not even talking about those guys yet. Do you know what I mean? Those guys are probably like another couple of years off. But we do have a very, very strong youth culture at the club. And if those who watch the youth, you see they just go around manhandling teams. I was watching a game the other day, they won 5-0. There was another match that they won 3-0. Like, they just literally bitch slap most teams that they play. Just because we literally have like a superstar youth culture. And I'm so happy to cast my eye over those kids because I see what's coming next. I see the future, and the future is bright. So we do have some kids that we've signed as well. This season especially, that came in the summer. And I have been watching those kids as well, and those kids are also those kids are also itching to join up with the first team. So it's going to be very, very interesting time. Very, very interesting, and we'll see what they're able to offer to the team, able to bring to the environment. These kids are motivated by winning. They don't want to be losers. And obviously, I just can't wait until we have a team that actually bleeds that Manchester United blood and is able to show what the class of 92 used to show us. Week in, week out, fast-paced football, attack, attack, attack. Yeah. Killing teams, week in, week out. No excuses. Swapping out the players, changing them, still maintaining the same quality, still no excuses, will to win, plenty of desire, hunger and fire. And yeah, just playing the Manchester United way at the end of the day. But yeah, man, we're back in the Champions League, baby. Last season, yeah. Do you know, it's magic because I feel like we deserved it because last season, yeah, I think there was a period after Christmas. I think it was after Christmas. So there was a period where we didn't play for like a month or almost a month. No football whatsoever. All the other teams were playing. They played like 2 or 3 games in that period. We didn't play shit. Do you know how fucking crap that was? Yeah?
Bruh. It was the worst. You know how to tell me, bro? I was pissed. I was real mad because, bro, I hate for man them to watch me and tell me we not in Europe, them in Europe, and these kind of mad thing. Because when my boys and them crash on the plane, it was because we was going against the PL, so we could play in Europe, bro. Yeah, while all of them was laughing, wasn't trying to do that because they just didn't want, they was like too busy trying to hold the spot in the PL. So yeah, bro, the Champions League and Man United is synonymous. And if we're not there, it's not a right season for Man United, bro. I could never approve of a season where bro, whether we come out of the group or not, we have to be there. That is just standard protocol. Standard protocol is Man United playing Prem and Champions League every season. Standard. Anything less than that is madness. I'm telling you, bro. Anything less than that is fucking madness.
So
Anyway.
yeah, in that sense, did you get any luck? Did you get any luck with your?
Nah, they don't say that. They say that they were getting the release. It going on sale Saturday 6 p.m. So Saturday, while the game going on, when the game just about to finish, yeah. So when the game start, I will be in the queue. Yeah, they can start the queue 2 hours ahead, so I jump in the queue from early o'clock, bro. I jump in the queue early o'clock. Yeah, 4 o'clock in the afternoon or something. I go and jump in that queue. I will buy all the tickets one time. Bang, 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 bang. Last time that offer a package deal and you could have buy all the tickets, but I'm not seeing that. Last time I'd get an email offering my package deal and I was able to buy all 4 tickets together. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That was a real good scene. But we will see the scene.
Yeah, man, for sure. But Como, Sabah, Villarreal, Leipzig, Sporting, Roma, Atleti, and Bayern. We will be there. We will be there. No doubt about it. Yeah. Manchester United will be cooking. Yeah. And it's going to be a 5-star Michelin meal for all the fans to come and feast on. And all the haters, they're going to be hate watching multiple Man United victories. Yeah, we're going to love it. We're going to love drinking their tears. You understand?
I decided I'll go and get the Champions League logo on the blue kit, bro. I feel so.
Why not?
On the blue, and I'll get the white, the Prem on the white one.
Why not? Why not? Champions League logo on the blue kit. Yeah, we're gonna have to still. We're gonna have to still.
I believe a kid go hit in white. I feel the believer kid might hit in a white. You know what I mean? I had Sesko from last season in the white one. So maybe that's the trick. The trick is to have the new signing in the white because we will do well. You know what I mean?
I hear it still. I hear it.
Out of stock. Yeah, but I excel in the shit kits. Yeah.
For Labour 20, yeah, that kit is gonna be hitting still.
Yo, bro, the kits sell out, bro. Like literally, there are no kits, there are no XL kits, bro. I'm telling you, I'm all trying to buy the kit. Yeah.
What are you saying? You're wearing the XL, yeah? There are. Man like Mark N. XL bully.
I mean, like I don't like the kits that fit tight though. So I just buy XL because sometimes I throw on a hoodie and throw the jersey over it. If I buy the my regular size, which is like large, then sometimes it is when they're pulling it over the hoodie, the neck does here the neck like it was stretched a little bit. I don't want my neck to stretch, bro. You know what I mean?
Nah, I hear it still. Nah, I hear it.
That shit, bro. I like my shit to be all Birchman home kits sold out. You know? All the official home kit, the official third kit sold out. You know? Ah, shiza.
Nah, XL will be too tight for me still. I can't lie. My arms are quite big still. You know what I mean? So that XL is not. That XL is it's
okay, bro.
My biceps will be struggling. My biceps won't be able to breathe. You understand?
Yo, bro, I mean, I in the gym for the last year and a half, 2 years, bro. Like, Bador, you see next week, you see this weekend here, maybe this week. You know, maybe Monday. I feel Monday morning I go pull up, bro. Yeah. I feel I'm going to sleep early Sunday, and I'm going to the gym 3 days next week, 4 o'clock in the morning. I go and get up, go to the gym. I'll get up like just about 4, like so that way, time I get to the gym like about 4:15, 4:20, I have enough time to train for an hour, and then bust out and go to work. Yeah, going to the gym around 4:30. Finishing train like about 6. I real time, bro. I had too much time there, bro. I real time. So yeah, I feel like I'm going to start that mission. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm going on that mission from next week. So you go CDC. It could be different.
What you saying? You're gonna be that Man United kit model, yeah? Bust out in a white one, looking all crazy.
Yeah, I mean, no, maybe in January. You know, when I rock up in January, you will start to see the effects. You know what I mean? It'll take a while. You know,
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
Blue, nah, I want the Belieber in white. So who are we doing in blue? Chat! Where are you at? Who should I put on the kit for the team, for the United away kit in blue? Should I make it a Mark-End kit? You know what I mean? Or should I get him Bumo, Andre Santos, Xerxes looking like he leaving? I was going by the Xerxes, you know. Swear down, bro. I literally have the Xerxes kit here on save in favorites, bro. In my fucking thing.
Well,
yeah, I was buying the Xerxes.
If it's not Belieber, then it might have to be Manu or Manu Fernandez or Sesko, one of them. I'll go with Manu.
Have Fernandez in the red in the home kit. All like literally the first kit I buy is always a Fernandez.
Sesko or Manu.
I had Sesko last season. I get Belieber in their way. So
Cunha
next. Cunha 10. Cunha 10, boy. Man say Cunha 10, boy.
That might be hard still. Cunha. Actually, Cunha or Dogu still. Doggy best.
Doggy best then. Nah, bro. Cunha. I'm gonna buy the Cunha, bro. I know doggy best yet. Doggy best.
Yeah. Doginho.
So I'll buy the Cunha, but I can't get the white one at the same time. I gotta buy the white one when I come from my birthday, bro. I gotta buy the white one when I come from my birthday. I go be the same. All right, folks. It's been an interesting one. Your boys got to go get dinner or cook dinner. One of the two is going to happen today. You know what I mean? Shout out to my brethren Bali Tech for pulling up. Always the homie. You know, he's never failed me. Every time I call the guy, he's always here. Shout out to you, bro. Big up to everyone in the chat. Shout out to all of you coming in. I know we were talking about some mad shits, but you know what I mean? It is what it is, folks. It happens like that sometimes. You know what I mean? Anyway, we'll catch you tomorrow. We got a whole host of transfer news for you guys. Most likely, I'll be delivering that for you guys tomorrow. Maybe Saturday morning might be better because I think we need to wait. But if anything breaks, I'll give you an update in the morning just in case, so you guys will have something for tomorrow morning. I definitely think there's some new, things happening during the course of tonight. Man United's, UCL fixtures could make some slight changes and, make the guys make a U-turn and get Bali. You never know. But big up to everyone in the chat. I'll catch you guys later. It's been your boy, Mark Ken. Smash the likes and subscribe for the global Man United fan channel. You know everyone wants to be here, but you're here. That's what's most important. Catch you guys later.
Welcome to Mark MUFC. Live, watch, Red Devil mode. For views, match, react. 20 times Old United Road. Love, Man United. The set of dreams. Glory.